Okay, so now the next concept is circle under special condition. अब यार इसका क्या मीनिंग है? तो इसका कुछ मीनिंग नहीं है गाइज, ये वही पॉइंट है जो अभी तक हम पढ़ते आ रहे हैं ना, इक्वेशन ऑफ सर्कल कहाँ बनेगा, रेडियस एंड यू नो सेंटर. बट ये पॉइंट्स अगर आप अपने माइंड में रखोगे ना तो क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते वक्त बहुत ईजी होता है ना, क्योंकि इस टाइप के इस कंडीशंस पे बेस्ड क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं और तब जनरली मैंने देखा है ये बच्चे कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं. तो कंफ्यूज होने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज हम ये पॉइंट बहुत अच्छे से डिस्कस करने वाले हैं. तो पहला पॉइंट क्या है, व्हेन द सर्कल टचेस द एक्स एक्सिस द इक्वेशन ऑफ द सर्कल इज, भूल जाओ क्या इक्वेशन, पहले यहां देखो क्या बोला है कि सर्कल इज टचिंग द एक्स एक्सिस. सो गाइस टेल मी, इफ इट इज टचिंग द एक्स एक्सिस इट विल लुक समथिंग लाइक दिस, है ना, इट इज टचिंग. बट नाउ गाइस सी, इफ इट इज टचिंग द एक्स एक्सिस, है ना, एंड हमने बोल दिया दैट ओके सर द सेंटर ऑफ द सर्कल इज h, k. सेंटर ऑफ द सर्कल क्या है, इट इज h, k. सो गाइस टेल मी, इफ इट इज टचिंग द सेंटर द x एक्सिस एंड सेंटर इज h, k, तो क्या हम बोलेंगे कि ये जो डिस्टेंस है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दिस डिस्टेंस इज इक्वल टू द रेडियस, बिकॉज इट इज द डिस्टेंस ऑफ द सेंटर फ्रॉम अ पॉइंट लाइंग ऑन द सर्कल, है ना. सो वी कैन से दिस डिस्टेंस विल बी रेडियस. Alright, now can you see this distance is equal to the y coordinate also? क्योंकि सेंटर का जो y कोऑर्डिनेट है बेटा, उसका डिस्टेंस कहां से, x एक्सिस से ही तो मेजर होगा. ऑलराइट, सो इफ इट इज k, कैन वी से द रेडियस ऑफ द सर्कल इज आल्सो कमिंग इक्वल टू k. सो गाइस दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, दैट इज इफ अ सर्कल टचेस द x एक्सिस, alright, its radius becomes equals to its y coordinate, and that's why if you look at this equation now, can you see it is x minus h square plus y minus k whole square equal to, in place of r I am putting the y coordinate, that is k. So here basically one variable we are getting less, right? Generally we have three variable or you can say two variable, that is center and radius. तो center के दो variables होते हैं, x coordinate, y coordinates, h and k. The third variable r is not here because the center, the circle is touching the x axis, so r becomes equal to k in this case. So this is a very easy point, right? But if you keep this in your mind, it will help you a lot in question solving. Okay, so if a circle touches x-axis, radius is equal to the y coordinate. इसी तरह से guys, if a circle, okay, let's see a question first. All right, very good. Question solve कर लेते हैं इसी पे based. Equation of the circle which touches the x-axis at the point 1, 0. All right. So guys, 1, 0 will be somewhere over here. Alright, so the circle is touching the x-axis at this point and passes through the point 2, 3. So 2, 3, let it be somewhere over here. Okay, now I have to make a circle so that it touches over here and passes through this point also. Okay, very good. है ना, बहुत अच्छी ड्राइंग. So this is your circle. Okay, guys, just understand, है ना. Focus more on the calculation, not on drawing. Yeah, this is my circle touching the x-axis at 1, 0 and passing through the point 2, 3. So guys, you can clearly say let this particular point as our center. हाँ, तो h, k हमने center बोल दिया. Now what we need to find? We need to find equation. ठीक है, हमें क्या find करना है guys? We need to find equation. Now you can clearly see again over here that if it is touching the x-axis, radius of the circle will be equal to y coordinate, that is k. So this equation of circle I can write it as x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equals to k square. Now guys, you can clearly see we are having only two variables in the equation, that is h and k. So to get the values of h and k, what we can do? The circle is passing through 1, 0 also. So putting 1, 0, you'll get 1 minus h square plus 0 minus k. Y coordinate is 0, so 0 minus k will be k square is equal to k square. So this is getting cancelled. So 1 minus h square is equal to 0. That means h coordinate is equal to 1. And guys, this is quite obvious. Why? Because if the point is touching, if the circle is touching at this particular point, so x coordinate of the center will not change. Can you see? There is no change in the x coordinate because it is touching the circle. So this is also important point. If a circle touches a given point at any, let's suppose h, 0, so center coordinate will be also h only. X coordinate of center will be also h. So h is equal to directly 1, which you can see from the equation also. Now you can satisfy 2, 3 as well. So see, h is now 1. So if you put x equal to 2, 2 minus 1 will be 1 square plus 3 minus k square is equal to k square. Now you can expand it. So 1 square is 1 and a minus b square, it will be a square plus b square minus 2ab equal to k square. So k square is getting cancelled. 10 is equal to 6k, or you can say k is coming 10 by 6, or you can say 5 by 3. So the value of k is coming 5 by 3. The value of h is 1. So what will be the equation of circle? I am writing over here, beta. The equation of circle will be x minus 1 whole square plus y minus 5 by 3 whole square is equal to k square, that is 5 by 3 whole square. Okay, so this is my simple equation of circle. Alright, so you just need to remember one point. If a circle touches the x-axis, that means its y coordinate will be equal to the radius. Okay guys, alright, very good. Now guys, the second condition, if your circle touches the y-axis now. So guys, same like the first case, if it is touching the y-axis, you can clearly see that if the center is h comma k, then the radius of this circle will now be equal to the x coordinate of the center. ठीक है, जितना x एक्सिस से डिस्टेंस मूव हुआ रेडियस बेसिकली सेंटर का, वही तो रेडियस होगा. सो h will be equal to r will be equal to h in this case. That's why here you are getting h square. So equation of this circle very easily it can be given as x minus h square plus y minus k square is equal to h square. And we can also say what will be the coordinate of point P. So the y coordinate will not change. So x coordinate is 0 because it's on y axis, and the y coordinate will be k only. Okay, so this point will be 0 comma k. Okay, and the third condition guys, if the circle touches both the axes. ठीक है, अभी हमने क्या बोला, अभी पहले हमने देखा x एक्सिस टच कर रहा था, फिर y एक्सिस. अगर दोनों को टच कर रहा है तो गाइस देखो, अगर दोनों को टच कर रहा है ना, तो यहां पर हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे, बेसिकली लेट्स सपोज इफ द सेंटर इज h comma k, है ना, you can see the center will be equal. But if it is h comma k, you can clearly see radius will be equal to h also, and radius will be equal to k also, because it is touching both the axes. That means h should be equal to k. That's why we say for a circle touching both the axes, the center, the center will have coordinates h comma h, and the radius will be also equal to h only, है ना, क्योंकि सेंटर भी क्या होना, रेडियस भी क्या होना चाहिए, h के इक्वली, बिकॉज इट इज टचिंग बोथ द एक्सिस. All right, so this is a very special case. Here you have only one variable, you can clearly see h. All right, so if a circle touches both the axes, x and y coordinate you can clearly see are equal of the center, and radius is also equal to the coordinates only. Okay, so this is a very important point, circle touching both the axes. Find all possible, question guys, find all possible circle of radius 5 units touches the coordinate axis. आपको क्या करना है, ऐसे कितने possible circle होंगे, है ना, हमें उनकी we just need to find equation. You can say find all possible circle, radius is 5, touches the coordinate axis. Coordinate axis, that means guys both the axes we are talking about. So see, you might be thinking there will be only one circle, but no guys, there will be 4 circles. Something like this. You just assume like these are touching. Okay, can you see? All the circles are touching both the axes. All right, and you can say that, let's suppose this is the radius 5. All right, so if you want to write down the equations, all right, so the the center of this particular circle will be 5 comma 5, radius is also 5. For this circle you can clearly see the x coordinate will become negative. For this circle both of them will be negative, and for this circle x will be positive and y will be negative. So you can say there are going to be 4 circles touching both the axes, and with the same radius 5 units. So their equation will be different because the centers are different. Okay, so if you want you can write down the equation also, but you can clearly see there are going to be 4 circles. So don't get confused, always consider all the cases. Generally abhi kyunki matlab hum generally we take this first quadrant only, so students say that okay there will be only one circle. No, that's why I have taken this question. There are going to be 4 circles. So if any question it is given that circle is touching the x axis, तो देखो x axis से भी टच करने वाले सर्कल एक ऊपर लाई कर सकता है और एक below the x axis लाई कर सकता है. The center can be two. There can be two circles also. So just remember these type of conditions. Okay. Let's see the next point, guys. The fourth particular point, that is when the circle passes through origin. अभी तक हमने क्या देखा, guys, that the circle were touching either one of the axes or both the axes. But here, let's suppose if my circle is now passing through the origin. Okay, so if we consider our normal equation, that is, let's suppose general equation x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Okay, this is the general equation of circle. For any circle we can write down this equation. So if the circle is passing through origin, can we say 0 comma 0 will satisfy? So if you put 0 comma 0 over here, this will be 0, this will be 0, this will be 0, this will be 0. So can you see you are getting c equal to 0? C equal to 0, that means equation of a circle passing through origin can be written like this. X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy equal to 0. So you can clearly see instead of 3 variables, now you have only 2 variables. C is gone because the circle is passing through origin. ठीक है, तो आपको याद रखना है कि अगर सर्कल ओरिजिन से पास हो रहा है तो C का वैल्यू 0 हो जाएगा and you can assume the equation like this. Okay guys? Alright. Fifth condition is when the circle passes through origin and has intercept A and B units. Alright, so you can clearly see the circle is passing through origin. So guys, see, can you see the circle is cutting x-axis at these 2 points? Okay, so this particular part, okay, this particular part is called as the x-intercept of the circle, and this particular part you can clearly see the distance between the both two y coordinates, right? That is called as the y-intercept of the circle. Alright. So it is given that if length of the x-intercept is a and the length of y-intercept is b. ठीक है, अगर सर्कल ओरिजिन से पास हो रहा है and the length of intercepts are a and b on x and y axis respectively, then the equation of circle can be given by this expression. That is x square plus y square minus ax minus by equal to 0. अब ये कैसे आया? तो guys, this is also very easy. How you can actually prove? So basically, see, if this particular point, this distance is a, can we say the circle is passing through a comma 0? है ना, हम क्या बोलेंगे कि सर्कल कहां से पास हो रहा है? a comma 0 से. So if you take a general equation, see, first of all, it is passing through origin. So can I say the equation of circle must be of this type only? C will be automatically 0. Now if this distance is a, you can say that it is passing through a point a comma 0. Put a comma 0 over here, you will get a square plus 0 plus 2ag plus again 0 because y coordinate is 0 equal to 0. So can you see g is coming what? Minus a square upon 2a, that is minus a by 2. And similarly, can you see if you put 0 comma b, because this intercept is b units, so this point will be 0 comma b. So very similarly, you will get f as minus b by 2, and when you put this values over here, so g is minus a by 2, so can you see it will become minus ax, and f is minus b by 2, so it will become minus by. Alright, so these are already, you can do this, but if you remember, then it will be helpful. So x square plus y square minus ax minus by equal to 0. So just remember one thing, the distance, the circle where it intersects both the the axes at both points, the distance between them is called as the x-intercept, and if on the y-axis it is called as the y-intercept. So now, like here, we need to find equation of circle which passes through origin and the points 4 comma 0 and 0 comma 6. So obviously, 4 comma 0, 0 comma 0, origin, that means 0 comma 0, and 0 comma 6. Okay, so that means something kind of like this. Okay, so you can clearly see this is a, which is equal to 4, this is b, which is equal to 6. So just we have discussed this. The equation will be x square plus y square minus ax minus by equal to 0. Okay. Now directly you can write down this equation. All right. Okay, so the next, guys, we have a question, okay, which have three parts. Find the equation of circle which touches the x-axis and whose center is 3, 4. So guys, if you see the first part, so if it is touching the x-axis, all right, and the center is at 3, 4, very good. All right, so 3, 4, let it be over here. And it is touching. So guys, if it is touching, tell me what will be this distance? It will be 4 units. Okay, and it is touching, so you know the circle will be something kind of like this, you can say. Okay, so can you clearly see the radius of this circle will be 4 units? So you know, student always get confused, radius will be 3 or 4. अरे यार x एक्सिस को टच कर रहा है तो सेंटर से ये डिस्टेंस कितना होगा? y कोऑर्डिनेट के बराबर है ना ये, दिस इज y कोऑर्डिनेट, so y कोऑर्डिनेट is 4, so radius will be 4, so equation will be what? Equation will be x minus 3 square plus y minus 4 square, that is equal to 4 square, right? So that is 60. So this is my equation of circle for the first case. Okay, now if I look at the second case, the x-axis, basically you have to find the equation of the circle which touches the x-axis at origin. Very good, x-axis at origin and whose radius is 5. So guys, indirectly the question is saying you it is touching the x-axis at origin. So first of all, if it is touching the x-axis at origin, see how you can solve this question. Okay, yeah, so basically let me take eraser over here. In the same diagram, if I tell you, so first part we have done, right? Let's see the second part. Yeah, so if it is touching at origin, that means something kind of like this. Okay, so if it is touching the x-axis, can I say the center will be of the form x coordinate will be what? 0 and y coordinate let it be k, and we can clearly say the radius will be also k units, right? Because we know if it is touching the x-axis, the y coordinate, the x coordinate of center and this point won't change. Okay, so center is 0 comma k, radius is k, all right. So radius is given to us as 5, that means center will be 0 comma 5. So 0 comma 5 is the center and radius is 5. So for the second part, guys, the answer will be x minus 0 square, that will be x square, plus y minus 5 square is equal to 5 square, which is 25. So this is your answer for the second part. So, you know, so try to understand what is given to you in the question and always think geometrically, guys. Draw coordinate axis and just see how the circle will look like. And the third is find the equation of circle which touches the lines x equal to 0, y equal to 0 and x equal to a. So guys, if we talk about this particular circle, so can you tell me what are, you know, x equal to 0 and y equal to 0, which kind of lines we are talking about? So guys, x equal to 0 is nothing but it is your y axis only ना. अरे यार x equal to 0 किस एक्सिस पे? x हमेशा 0 होगा, y एक्सिस पे ही तो होगा, और y equal to 0 कहां होगा? That will be on the x axis. That means so लाइंस x equal to 0 क्या होगी यार? तो देखो यहाँ पे x कहां पे 0 होता है? It is x is 0 on the y axis, right? And if you talk about y equal to 0, can you say that y will be 0 on the x-axis? So that means the lines which we are talking about are, you know, they are your coordinate axis only. Okay? It is just given to you x equal to 0, y equal to 0 to confuse. And the third line, that is x equal to a. So guys, can we say x equal to a line will be parallel to y-axis? Basically, x coordinate is constant now, so it will be a line like this. Now we want a circle touching all the three. So guys, circle कुछ इस टाइप से होगा. Sorry. It will be something kind of like this. तो मुझे बताओ यार कि अगर सर्कल इन दोनों लाइंस को टच कर रहा है, that means can I say that the distance between two lines, so what is the distance? This is x equal to a, this is x equal to 0, so distance between these two lines is a, so can I say the radius of the circle will be a by 2, right? The radius of the circle is a by 2, and if radius is a by 2, that means if it is touching the x-axis also, that means the center will be a by 2 units up from the circle, right? So see here basically circle can lie below the x-axis also ना, ऐसा भी हो सकता है ना? Here only it is touching both the axis and it is touching the x-axis also. So circle can have radius will be also a by 2, but center can be above a by 2 units and below a by 2 units. So for this, can you see the x coordinate the x coordinate is also a by 2 and the y coordinate of the center is also a by 2, क्योंकि पूरा डिस्टेंस a था, आधा डिस्टेंस रेडियस हुआ, तो यहां से रेडियस ही तो मूव करोगे, सो सेंटर के कोऑर्डिनेट्स हो सकते हैं या तो a by 2 a by 2, ऑलराइट, एंड रेडियस इज ऑल्सो a by 2, or the center can be equal to minus a by 2 a by 2 and radius same as a by 2. So now based on this guys, you can calculate the equation of the circle. All right, so that will be x minus a by 2 square plus y minus a by 2 square is equal to a by 2 whole square, right, r square, and similarly here it will be x plus a by 2, minus minus will become plus, so x plus a by 2, y minus a by 2 square is equal to a by 2 square. Okay, so this can be the equations of your circle. Basically the circle can lie above the x-axis also and below the x-axis also. क्या ऐसे ही कंडीशन हम लोग फर्स्ट और सेकंड में भी कर सकते हैं क्या? तो देखो यहां पर क्या गिवन था, द लाइन इज द सर्कल इज टचिंग द एक्स-एक्सिस एंड सेंटर वाज फिक्स्ड बेटा, सो देयर कैन बी ओनली वन सर्कल, हियर इट इज टचिंग द एक्स-एक्सिस एंड द ओरिजिन एंड रेडियस इज 5. ओके, लाइक दिस वाज द केस, है ना. तो इस पर्टिकुलर केस में आप ये बोल सकते हो कि सेंटर हमारा सर्कल जो है वो बिलो दी एक्स एक्सिस भी आ सकता है, तो बेसिकली यहां पे y प्लस माइनस 5 हो सकता है. ऑलराइट, सो दिस पॉइंट यू हैव टू ऑलवेज रिमेंबर. ओके, सर्कल कैन लाई अपसाइड आल्सो, सर्कल कैन लाई डाउनसाइड आल्सो. सो इफ यू आर हैविंग एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चंस, ठीक है, देन बोथ द ऑप्शंस कैन बी गिवन टू यू, सो दैट्स व्हाई यू हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ प्लस एंड माइनस साइन, वेदर सर्कल कैन लाई अपसाइड आल्सो एंड डाउनसाइड आल्सो. Okay, I hope this question is clear. All right, so these are the questions based on special condition, touching x-axis, touching y-axis. So basically, our variables gets less. All right, we get less variable in our equations. Okay, guys. The next question is, find the equation of circle which touches the y-axis at a distance of 4 units from the origin and cuts an intercept of 6 units from the axis of x. All right, तो क्या बोला है, you have to find equation of circle which touches the y-axis. All right, so if it is touching the y-axis guys at a distance of 4 units from the origin, so this is origin, this is 4 units, so can I say the coordinates of this point will be 0, 4. It is touching and it is making an intercept of 6 units on beta your x-axis. ठीक है, तो x एक्सिस पे कितना इंटरसेप्ट आ रहा है, इट इज ऑफ 6 यूनिट्स. बेसिकली दिस विल बी कॉल्ड एज योर x इंटरसेप्ट, राइट, एंड इट इज टचिंग द y एक्सिस एट अ पॉइंट 0, 4. सो यू नीड टू फाइंड इक्वेशन ऑफ दिस सर्कल. तो इस सर्कल की इक्वेशन कैसे आएगी गाइज? सो बेसिकली हियर वी कैन हैव two methods guys. Okay, so one method is very easy which I want you to understand. If I assume the center of the circle, so basically see, if it is touching the y-axis, can I say that this will be equal to the radius, right? ये लेंथ हमारा क्या होगा, रेडियस होगा. And if this length is radius, can I say the coordinates of the center will be r, 4? Because the y coordinate won't be changing. If it is touching the y-axis, और जो x coordinate होगा वो रेडियस के ही इक्वल होगा. तो if रेडियस को मैंने r बोला है तो इसके कोऑर्डिनेट्स हो जाएंगे r, 4. All right, now understand one more thing. If I drop a perpendicular from the center, okay guys, can you see this is nothing but this can be called as a chord also. इसको हम chord of the parabola भी तो बोल सकते हैं, sorry, chord of the circle भी तो बोल सकते हैं ना. This is nothing but this is a chord of the circle, right? This is the whole circle and you are connecting any 2 points lying on the circle, so this is a chord. You are dropping a perpendicular from center on the chord. So do we know that perpendicular from the center always bisects the chord? So if the whole length was 6, length of x-intercept, that means length of this chord was 6. So can we say that this particular length will be 3 and the other length will be also 3 because it will be bisected. Okay, what is this length? This is equal to the y coordinate, this distance, that is equal to 4 units. So this distance is 3, this is 4, and if I join these 2 points, can we say it is equal to the radius r only beta? And it's a right angle triangle because we have dropped a perpendicular. So guys, here if I apply Pythagoras, so can I say 3 square plus 4 square will be r square, and very easily r is coming 5. So radius is 5, center was r comma 4 only, that means 5 comma 4. So the equation of circle will be x minus 5 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square is equal to r which is 5 square. So this is your equation of circle. That's it. Okay, this is my equation of circle. So can you see, I have just used my knowledge of previous classes. This you have done in your 9th, that perpendicular from the center always bisects the chord. But this is a very important approach, guys. Okay, you know, this particular question can be solved using another method also that we are just going to see. But मैंने ये question पहले लिया है intercept का, क्योंकि मैं आपको जो concept बताना चाहता था that is of, you know, this particular thing, that is center from the perpendicular always bisects the chord, and you can assume the intercept as a chord. Okay, so using geometry very easily we are able to find the, you know, equation of the circle. Okay, so guys, these are very important points. If it is touching, then you have to understand that the x coordinate and the radius will be equal, and also the y coordinate of these 2 points will be same. Okay, now guys, let's come to understanding the intercept of the x-axis, intercept made by the circle on x-axis. All right, so intercept made on x-axis by a circle. Some of you might be thinking, sir, आपने question पहले करा दिया and now you are teaching us the concept. So guys, there is a, there was the important point which I wanted you to understand. इसीलिए मैंने question पहले लिया, क्योंकि तब आपको ये concept पता नहीं था. तो अभी आपको होगा कि हाँ, जो हमने क्वेश्चन किया है उसे वैसे ही सॉल्व करना है कि कॉर्ड है, परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करो, पाइथागोरस थ्योरम लगाएंगे और आंसर बहुत इजीली आएगा. गाइस, अब जो मेथड पढ़ रहे हैं इससे भी वो क्वेश्चन सॉल्व होगा, बट टाइम थोड़ा ज्यादा लगेगा, इसीलिए पहले मैंने इजी मेथड बता दिया आपको. सो लेट्स सी. So guys, here what we are saying, so basically if a circle intersect your axes at, let's suppose x-axis that has 2 points, then this distance is called as the x-intercept. Okay, which we have already seen. So ये distance को हम क्या बोलेंगे? x-intercept. Now guys, if you assume a general equation of a circle, it is given by x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Now, if we need to find, let's suppose the coordinates of A and B. So, both are lying on x-axis. So, for points lying on x-axis, can I make y equal to 0? So, I will get the equation simply as x square plus 2gx plus c equal to 0. If you apply quadratic formula in this, you will get x equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Guys, if you take 2 common, the values of x are coming, 2 will get cancelled. So, one of the root will be minus g plus under root g square minus c, and the other root will be minus g minus under root g square minus c. That means this can be, any one of them will be coordinate of A and any one of these will be coordinate of B. Obviously, this is smaller root. So, we can say A will be minus g minus under root g square minus c, and B is minus g plus under root g square minus c. So, these are the coordinates of A and B. Now, if I want to find length of the intercept, हाँ, अगर हमें लेंथ फाइंड करनी है ऑफ इंटरसेप्ट, तो गाइस क्या हम बोलेंगे? दैट विल बी इक्वल टू ए बी ओनली. Length of the intercept will be equal to AB, and that will be equal to difference of these two coordinate x2 minus x1. So if you do x2 minus x1 now, you will get 2 times of under root g square minus c, because minus g and minus g will get cancelled. G square under root g square minus c, minus of minus will become plus, that's why it will come 2 times under root of g square minus c. So what we say that if this is the equation of a circle, right? A general equation of a circle, then for this circle, the length of x-intercept is given by 2 times under root of g square minus c. Okay? So what you have to remember is the basic idea behind this, and just remember this particular relationship कि x-intercept का length क्या होता है बेटा? It is 2 times under root g square minus c, which is very easy to derive also. Okay. So if you now see your last question, वहां पर क्या गिवन था? Length of the x-intercept, that is 6. तो वहां पर आप क्या कर सकते थे? फिर इससे लेंथ ऑफ इंटरसेप्ट को आप इक्वल टू 6 करते, g और c में एक इक्वेशन बनाते. ठीक है, फिर सेंटर और अनदर इक्वेशन यूज करके आप जी और सी को एलिमिनेट करके फाइनली अपना इक्वेशन लिखते हैं, ठीक है, बट दैट इज गोइंग टू बी अ लिटिल बिट लेंथी, वी आर गोइंग टू डू सम क्वेश्चंस लाइक दैट, यू कैन आल्सो ट्राई इट, ऑलराइट, सो द मेथड व्हिच आई हैव टोल्ड यू इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, ओके, द chord method. All right, so this was your x-intercept. Very similarly, guys, we will have the y-intercept also. So if this is a circle intersecting y-axis at 2 points A and B, at these 2 points, what happens? You will put x equal to 0 यार, है ना, अगर जनरल इक्वेशन आपने फिर से सेम ले लिया this, तो यहां पर हम क्या बोलेंगे, for y-x, for finding coordinates of A and B, x will be 0. So the equation will be y square plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. So can we say very similarly, we will get y as minus f plus under root of f square minus c, and the other y coordinate will be minus f minus under root of f square minus c. So if you find the length of the y intercept, that will come 2 times under root of f square minus c. Okay, so just interchange g and f and you have the expression for beta x intercept and y intercept. Okay, all right, let's see the next question. All right, तो क्वेश्चन में बोला है find the length of the intercept made by the circle with the coordinate axis. Very easy, you have an equation of a circle and you need to just find length of the intercept. So guys, here you can clearly see what is value of g. Now g, for finding g you want divide with -2, that was minus g, तो आप बोलोगे कि 2g का वैल्यू -4 है, that means g will be -2, all right, and here 2f is equal to -6, that means f is equal to -3 and c is equal to -5. So for finding length of intercept we need these 3 informations only. So length of intercept, so we'll say x intercept will be what? It will be 2 times under root g square minus c. So 4 plus 5, that is 9, under root of 9 is 3, so 3 into 2, x intercept is coming 6, and if you find the y intercept beta, that will be 2 times under root f square minus c. So 9 plus 5, that will be root 14, so you'll say the y intercept will be 2 root 14, obviously units, right, you are measuring length, so obviously it's unit you have to mention. Okay, so x intercept simply will be 6 units and y intercept will be beta simply 2 root 14 units. Okay, very straightforward, very easy question. Solution we have already seen. Now let's see the next question. तो next question में क्या बोला जा रहा है, find the equation of circle whose diameter is the line joining point -4, 3 and 12, -1. ठीक है, तो आपको एक इक्वेशन की सर्कल की इक्वेशन निकालनी है whose diameter is joining these 2 points beta. So let's suppose this is your circle, okay, and one of the point is what, 12, -1, and the another point of the diameter is -4, 3. Find the intercept made by it on the y-axis. All right, intercept made by it on the y-axis, you don't have to find the length, you have to find the intercept, that means the coordinates of the intercept. So guys, if endpoints of diameter are given to us, right, these are the endpoints of diameter now whose diameter is joining these 2 points, so can we use our diameter form over here for writing down the equation, right? So that is what, x minus x1 into x minus x2, so x minus of -4 beta, it will become +4, plus y minus y1, so minus of minus will become again +1 into y minus y2, that is y minus 3 equals 0. Okay, so guys, for finding out the let's first multiply it, so it will become x into x square minus 12x plus 4x, guys, I'm directly writing, it will be minus 8x, and minus 12 fours will be 48. Similarly here it will be y square plus y minus 3y, that will be minus 2y, and 1 into minus 3 will be minus 3 equals to 0. Okay, so this is your equation which we are getting. Now you can simplify it, so it will be x square plus y square minus 8x minus 2y minus 51 I am getting, yeah, equal to 0. This is your equation of circle. All right, now if you need to find intercept made by it on the y-axis, so you'll make x equal to 0. So the equation is simply coming y square minus 2y minus 51 equal to 0. Right, y square minus 2y minus 51 equal to 0. So the roots of this equation, guys, right, what we'll say, the roots of this particular equation will be your, y intercept. All right, so intercept, if you need to find the intercept made it by, okay, sorry, we need to find the length only. So if this is the equation, basically, see, you can directly apply the formula also. So we'll say y intercept will be what? Sorry, I thought we have to find the coordinates. We have to just find the intercept. If you have to find coordinates of, the points on y-axis, you will find roots, but we need to find y-intercept will be 2 times f is square. So guys, 2f is minus 2, so f will be minus 1, its square will be 1, minus of c, so minus of minus 51 will be plus 51, so it is coming 2 under root of 52. All right, it will be 2 times under root of 52. Under root of 52 can be written as 2 root 13. So finally, you can say the y-intercept will be 4 root 13 units. Okay. So first you have to find the equation of circle using diametric form, and then you need to find simply the y-intercept. Is it clear? All right. Okay.